Integra. Plastic pins to holding the side panels in. There's about 3 of them on each side. So to get the pins out, these plastic pins holding the trunk panels, the OEM pins are like this. You have to get like a sharp object like a pin, and then pull the center out. And then it'll pop out. Get a screwdriver also, that would help out to pop it out. And these pins will pop out. After we remove the pins, we pull these panels off. Revealing the back lights. To find out whether it's leaking, I get a hose and squirt water down the trunk channels here. Just let it go. I looked at where the water's coming from. One area is right here, and it's coming out a little bit, but I'm gonna put some silicone in there to stop the leak. But the main place where the water is coming through is through the gasket on the back lights here. You can see the water right there. Also, there's a little bit of water coming through this point right here. The other place where the water is coming through, and you can see it's puddling right here, is from this point right here. So it looks like I'm going to have to get a gasket. Take tail lights off. There's 4 screws, nuts that you have to take off. Here, and there's 2 right here. And then later you have to pull this electrical connector, and you push this button down. It comes out. Yeah, to get access through for this, I have to take the bumper off. I'm starting to take the bumper off from the side of the car. There's a screw right here, and there's 2 screws right here where it connects to the mud flap. Then we go along here, and there's screws here along the top, and it looks like that. It's a plastic screw, 2-piece screw, and then screw right there, and there's a screw right over here. For the side bumper here, connector piece, I have to take the screw out here. And then from the inside, there it is. I'll try to hammer it out. Okay, so it pops out. So this is where the gasket looks like. And there's a lot of debris here. I'm gonna get some water and a brush, and I'm gonna clean around the back lights and also the holes where I'm gonna have some plugs in, and then put some silicone around it. So I'm gonna clean those areas first. So I got these from Detroit Muscle, the tail light gaskets. So I'll be installing these. Here's the old gasket, and this is the Detroit Muscle new gasket. And then we're going to place it onto, make sure it's the right one, because the left and right, I believe, are different. So make sure it goes over the bolts here, and also this guide, plastic guide. Alright, we're going to install this now. Put the connector on. Four bolts. We're going to tighten the nuts snugly so it gives the gasket a chance to have a good fit. So we'll put this harness connector onto the bolt and repeat on the other side. We'll do this bracket here. I'm going to clean this surface right here, and you can see the old gasket is breaking off, so I'll remove that. I'll get a brush to just clean that surface a little bit with water. And here's the bracket. And you stick it in like this. I'm going to clean this surface also with the brush. And then I'm going to get some silicone. By the way, this silicone is 14 years past its due date, but it hasn't dried up and it still works, so I'm going to keep using it. Okay, so to replace that old cracked gasket, I got a old bicycle tube, cut it up, and shaped it so we have created a gasket there. And get some silicone and put it on the gasket here so we can seal it. Got the silicone on there, the interior parts. And we also have got to put this expander bolt into the plastic plug here in order to secure it. Same deal on this side. Clean the surface off. We've added the silicone and we clean off the bracket. Attach it on there, and then we tighten the screw. We're going to put the bumper on, and we're going to lift the bumper and get it over the lip here. And same with this part right here. Get the bumper onto this shelf. Same with this part. We'll get this bumper over and on top of this. Next, I'm putting these bumper fasteners on with these clips. And then there's two bolts at the bottom of the rear bumper, one right here and another right there. And you put these bolts in. I'll tighten them up later. So we've got 3 screws that we're going to put in, and one of them is going to go underneath right here to attach the front part of the bumper. And then we've got the mud flap screws. We've got 2 screws here that we need to put in. To have access to this back screw, even with a small handled Phillips screwdriver, I'm not able to clear the tire. So I'm going to have to take the tire off. While I'm back there, I might as well tighten this one too. So we'll do that for the other side also. Take off the wheel. So now I'm going to swing these trunk plastic panels back in. Get these fasteners back on. We've got 1, 2, then the third one goes right here.